Hi, and welcome to 3-Minute Real Estate. I'm Richard Berry, broker associate with the Cisco Group Realtors. In my experience, I've found that there is a lot of confusion about the different house layouts, their floor plans. Today, I thought I'd cover several of the most common floor plans and their distinguishing characteristics. First, let's discuss some basics on floor plans. Homes are like a sandwich in reverse. With sandwiches, the more layers you put in, the more expensive it becomes. With homes, the more levels you put in, the less expensive per square foot the home becomes. And the reason is that because a roof and a foundation is a fixed cost of every home. Multiple layers can create more space without additional roof or foundation. As we go forward, unless it's part of the original floor plan, I won't discuss basements, since there's so much variation in how or even if they're finished. Let's start with a classic and simple floor plan, the ranch. The ranch is a single-level floor plan with all bedrooms on the main level as well as the common space, the kitchen, the dining room, the living room, and so forth. The garage is also on the same level. There may be a basement, but not a second floor. The ranch is the most expensive per square foot because for every square foot of living space there must be a roof and foundation. Here's an example of what a ranch might look like. The next floor plan is a story and a half, often written as a 1.5 story. What makes the story and a half special? The master suite is on the main level while the bedrooms are on the upper level. Some plans may even have a second main floor bedroom, but the master bedroom is what defines this type of home. Story and a half homes can have a lot of different looks. Here's an example. Next, we have the reverse story and a half. The difference here is while the master is still on the main level, the additional rooms are below on the lower level. There's seldom a second level on a reverse story and a half. Here's an example of what a reverse story and a half might look like. Next, we have a two-story home. These homes tend to have great curb appeal. In a two-story plan, all the bedrooms are on the second level. The main level contains the common living space, the kitchen, the living room, and so forth. Access to the garage is also on the main level. Here's a great example of a two-story home. A very popular option is the side-to-side split. With this plan, the bedrooms are all on the upper level. The stairs to the second and lower levels are usually off the entry hall to the left or to the right. The main level contains much of the common space such as the kitchen, living room, and dining room. The lower level usually contains the garage plus additional living space such as a family room. Here's a pretty example of a side-to-side split. A front-to-back split is sometimes a catch-all term. Usually it refers to something called a California split or an atrium split. With this kind of plan, the front door opens onto a living room. Access to the garage is usually on the same level. A stairway, usually about 10 or 15 feet back from the front door, leads to upper and lower levels. The kitchen, dining room, and bedrooms are on the upper level. Sometimes the master suite may be up another half flight of stairs to an even higher level. The lower level often contains a second rec room and possibly a bathroom or something like that. Occasionally, these floor plans even have a sub-basement that will contain the heating and cooling, the water heater, and the laundry. Here's a nice example of what a front-to-back split may look like. Finally, let's talk about the split entry. As you might guess, the big feature of this home is the entry. When you enter the front door, there's a small area with a half flight of stairs up and another half flight down. The upper level has the bedrooms, the living and dining rooms, and the kitchen. The lower level has a family room and access to the garage. The reason that this floor plan is popular is that it maximizes the available floor space for a given house footprint. Here's a nice example of such a home. Well, we're running a little long today, so I'll keep it short. I hope you enjoyed this episode of 3-Minute Real Estate. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. If you like this information, please click on subscribe and click on the bell to be notified. If you're looking for a realtor, please reach out. I'd be honored to help you. See you next time.